So welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the loops in Python. In previous class we have learned about the conditional statement. So conditional statement will execute based on the statement, whereas the loop will repeat the block of code multiple times until the condition becomes false. Clear? So let's look the definition first. What is a loop? A loop is used to repeat a block of code multiple times until it becomes false. Fine. So the moment it becomes false, it will exit from the loop and print the output. Clear? So we'll see one by one. For example, if you want to print something without loop, okay? So how you'll print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without loop, okay? You just see the output. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 without loop. Okay, that means if you want to print 1 to 1000, okay, then you have to write 1000 lines of code for printing 1 to 1000. Okay, that's why the loops come into the picture. We don't have to repeat the lines again and again. Clear? So I will show you how it works with the help of loops. What is the power of loop? Okay, just see this. Okay, so when I run this, you can see the same result. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, that is in two line of code. Clear? For example, if you want to write here 1000, okay, if you want to print 1 to 1000, you have to write 1000 line of code, but with the help of loops you can get the same output with two lines of code. Okay, you can see, so here is the 1000 line of codes, so it is still printing. Okay, you can see here it's already printed 1 to 1000. So this is the power of loops. Clear? So let's start with our two loops. That is, we have two types of loops in Python. First is your while loop and second is your for loop. We'll see one by one. Okay, so what does the while loop do? A while loop runs as long as the condition is true. Okay, what does it mean? It means that until and unless the condition is true, it will keep on running. The program keeps on running. The moment it becomes false, it will exit from the loop and print the output. Clear? So let's see the syntax here. Syntax means the rules, how we have to follow the rules. While condition, whatever the condition can be, followed by colon. Okay, and the statement. This is your syntax. Okay, so now let's see the example for the while. Okay, here we have initialize I equal to 1. Okay, I is your variable which is initialized to 1, while I is less than equal to 5. Okay, so what is the value of I? The value of I is 1. Is 1 less than equal to 5? Yes, then it will print I. Okay, then it will print 1. Okay, then again it will increment I equal to I plus 1. The value of I was 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2. Then it will go for here. Now it will I become 2. 2 less than equal to 5? True. Then it will again print 2. Okay, again it will go here to the iterable sequence. The value of I become 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Is 3 less than 5? Yes. Again it will print 3. Is 4 less than 5? Yes, 4 is less than 5. Now again last one is 5 less than or equal to 5? Yes, it is less than equal to 5. Okay, then now I become 5. 5 plus 1 will be 6. 6 is 6 less than equal to 5? No. So the statement become false here. Okay, the condition become false. So why false? Because 6 is less than or equal to 5, which is not true. Clear? So it will print 1 2 3 4 5. You can check the output. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so when did it exit the loop? When I becomes 6, it exit the loop and print 1 2 3 4 5. Clear? So this is your while statement. The while statement said that it will print the output until and unless the condition is true. So our what was our condition? It will print until and unless I value is less than or equal to 5. Clear? So this is your while loop example. So now let's look at other example. So now the second case is for loop. What does a for loop says? A for loop is used to iterate over a sequence like number, list or string. Clear? So here is the syntax for variable. Any variable, say for x in sequence. For example, we have a sequence of strings. Then print the statement. Okay. So this is your syntax. Just remember, whenever you use for, you have to end with semicolon. You have to end with colon. Okay. Now let's see the example here. Okay. For I in range of 1 to 6, print I. Okay. What will be the output? The output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just run this program. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? So, but here you can see I start from 1 and end with 6. Okay, just remember in range function, the initial will included, the last one will be excluded. That means start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 will be excluded. Okay, the starting position, that is the index 0, will include and the last position will be excluded. Okay, this is how for loop works. Clear? So now we will talk about the nested loop. What is nested loop? A loop inside another loop is called a nested loop. Okay, so we have talked this about the nested in the conditional statement also. So for example, I will just comment this out. So you can see a for inside another for. Okay, a for inside another for is called a nested loop. Okay, now I will explain the logic. First, let me run this program. You can see. Okay, so this one and this one, that means two for loop, we get two output. Okay, we are printing I and j. Okay, so let's talk. For I in range of 1, when it start with 1, it will go inside the another loop, that is for the j loop. 1, it will print for each and every one. So for I is 1, it will go from 1 to 3. 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3. Then now I becomes 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3. Now I becomes 3, 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Then it will stop. You can see this one. Okay, so first start with I equal to 1. Okay, now it will get inside the j. Now j start with 1, so it will print for each and every element. I equal to 1, j equal to 1, 1 comma 1, I equal to 1, j equal to 2, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, and so on. Okay, another example for the while loop. Okay, so this one is interesting. So this one is just for checking whether the user is having the correct pin or not. If user is not having the correct pin, then it will say wrong pin. If user has the correct pin, then it will say access granted. So user will allow to get only 3 times. If it access more than 3 times, then it will say that wrong pin. Clear? Just run the program. Enter your pin. For example, I am entering any random pin. It is saying wrong pin. Okay, when I say again enter under pin, again wrong pin, again I will enter some wrong pin, so it will get out of the loop. Why? Because it allows only 3 times. Until and unless the time is 3 and it is not correct, it will exit from the loop. Okay, again I will run this program. Now I will enter the correct pin, 1 2 3 4, access granted. Clear? So this is another example of while loop. Okay, so here why we are keeping break. Okay, if we remove this one, okay, and run the program, if I enter the correct pin, okay, you can see here 1 2 3 4, it is again saying enter your 4-digit pin. In order to stop that, since we have entered the correct pin, we need to stop the execution. For that we have to write break. Okay, we'll see the break and continue statement in the next class so that you will able to understand what is going on. Clear? So let's stop for today. Thank you.